Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi, Weather in 5, brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware, 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, 631-756-1125, and the website is omnitruevalue.com. All the snow melt products, they got them. Mag Ice pellets and flakes, Omni Melt, and Petalo calcium chloride pellets, which a lot of people say is the best stuff out there, along with BioMelt, GeoMelt, and much more. They are Long Island's largest rock salt provider. They have de-icing products, and just in case it ever happens, if you need a generator, well, they got generators. That's Omni True Value Hardware and the website omnitruevalue.com. So we are in a blocking pattern. And as I said on my weather post this morning, for snow lovers, be careful what you wish for because you may get it. And the block is very strong. And the stronger the blocking pattern is in the North Atlantic, the better chance that subsequent weather systems will be passing by to our south, and in fact, possibly so far south that we really don't see much of anything from them. But if you look at the satellite, the storm system from Sunday, it is still out there. And here we are at Tuesday. It's just not moving. Things are bottlenecked in the atmosphere. You see the well-defined circulation there. And of course, we're dealing with clouds on the backside. There even been some scattered snow flurries around. And I think that's going to be the story probably right into Thursday because that low not getting out of the way. So we'll have intervals of clouds and sun by day, and you're going to see very little change in the temperatures over the next couple of days. We're looking at high temperatures for this afternoon that are going to be running in the 30s to around 40. We'll be down in the 20s to around or just over 30 by Wednesday morning. High temperatures for tomorrow, same thing, 30s to around 40. Thursday, upper 30s to maybe some lower 40s. I somehow think this might be a little bit too high. And then Friday, we'll be back to the 30s to around 40. And I won't even take you through the maps for the weekend because you know what the answer is going to be 30s to around 40 degrees. Here's the perspective from on the satellite from Canada, and you see the block is working quite well. Look up on the upper right, and there's another storm that is sitting to the west of the Azores and to the south southwest of Iceland, and that's not moving either. So there's an absolute bottleneck here, and because of the bottleneck, we are going to take these weather systems, and there are a few of them coming into the western part of the United States. They have to find a way out. And if they can't go the normal west to east route, they have, because of the block, because this storm is in the way and this storm is in the way up here, then the only alleyway is underneath us. And it becomes a delicate balance then as far as the blocking is concerned. If the block relaxes a little bit, that might allow these storms to climb when they reach the southeast coast of the U.S., and it may allow them to climb up the east coast. But if the block is too strong, they're going to get shoved out underneath us. And the other thing is, for those of you who like to look at weather models, just be prepared that from run to run, you're going to see volatility in terms of how the block handles these subsequent lows. Just want to show you as far as the WPC and their predictions for the next two weather systems. So they have the first one never really makes it much out of the Carolinas and Virginia. So they have it. This is in the long range. They only go up. They only show a forecast probability for an inch or more. They don't get into 4 inches or 8 inches or so on. So they have a 10 to 30% probability. This is for Friday into Saturday from the Carolinas and into Virginia and a little bit moving into the Delmarva Peninsula. They have it no further north than that. And then when we move to the next weather system, which looks like it'll tie Monday into Tuesday, and it's very early, on this one, they have the probability of at least an inch at 10 to 30% pushed up to the lower Hudson Valley, back through New Jersey and Pennsylvania. So they're anticipating, anyway, from what they see on the models, that the second system might have a better shot of moving up the coast than the first one. So here's the latest NAM model run. We are starting out with that low. I'm going to just run it back a couple of frames here. And there it is, going through the day today. Some snow showers in upstate New York and back in parts of central and western PA down into West Virginia. And you'll notice now we're into Wednesday, and guess what? Low is still pretty much in the same spot. Might be a little bit of ocean effect snow that gets it to Cape Cod. Everybody else, both for today, tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds. I think the wind may actually pick up a bit tomorrow, especially from New Jersey eastward, even into areas in eastern Pennsylvania. Not talking about anything strong, just a bit on the breezy side. And even on by Thursday morning, the low starts to pull away. Here comes the next low across the southern states. And of course, with cold air coming down the backside of the low to the east and high pressure to the north, we're seeing snow showing up in northern Alabama, northern Georgia, western and central North Carolina, back to Tennessee. The NAM is not particularly robust with this system, as it just kind of slides the low out to the east. And then, of course, again, the way it looks with this block, this will go out underneath us. And then just a quick look at the long range. This is the GFS from last night. Brought a little bit of precip up to South Jersey by Friday evening, but then it moves out as the low heads towards Nova Scotia. Here comes the next one. And again, this one is closer, and it does try to bring snow up the coast next Monday, and then it moves out, and then it's one after another. Is a diver for the middle part of the month that comes down from Canada. I expect that to change in subsequent runs, again, because we do have this blocking pattern, so there's no reason for systems to go by to our north. Not that they can't, but the block would kind of argue against it. Weather in 5 today brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware, 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon. They are Long Island's largest rock salt provider, and they've got everything you need to get through winter storms, serving the entire tri-state area. 631-756-1125. The best prices in town. OmniTrueValue.com. The Joe and Joe Weather Show tonight at 7:30. We'll digest all the afternoon model runs, and we'll let you know what we expect going forward in both the short and medium and long range. And that's at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on my YouTube channel, Joe Cioffi.